On the same note, the government will continue instituting reforms in the education sector. Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua made these remarks while presiding over the 41st graduation at the University of Eastern African Baraton in Nandi County on Sunday. The second-in-command said President William Ruto formed the task force to seek inclusive and evidence-based reforms in the education sector in a bid to refocus and retool graduates from job seeking to job creation. Beatrice Njeri with a report.
Wanafunzi 897 ndio watapata shahada zao siku hii ya leo.
A jubilant atmosphere filled the air at the 41st graduation ceremony of the University of Eastern Africa Baraton, Nandi County, as Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua graced the event with his esteemed presence that celebrated the academic accomplishments of hundreds of graduates.
In social sciences, Dr. Baraton also leading together with Professor Chidozie.
Speaking at the event, Gachagua said the reforms which were recommended by the Presidential Working Party on education will help re-engineer and improve standards in the sector. While supporting the proposed new funding for university students, the Deputy President said it was important to refocus the financial support to those in dire need of assistance to benefit.
A few days ago, President William Ruto received the Presidential Working Party on Education Reforms report. The report has set on course a raft of reforms that will re-engineer the education system to meet emerging socio-economic development demands of our great country. It also happens when our nation is grappling with rampant unemployment as graduates from tertiary institutions compete for limited opportunities. This was one of the reasons that the President sought inclusive and evidence-based reforms in the education sector to refocus and retool our graduates from job seeking to job creation.
The new higher education funding model for public universities and technical and vocational education and training institutions that has grouped students into 3 financial categories, that is vulnerable, less vulnerable, and able. Vulnerable students will be fully funded by the government. So far, Kenyans are still digesting the funding information, with many fearing that the new model is likely to become controversial, especially when it comes to determining who the vulnerable students are who will access free higher education in public universities. Beatrice Njeri, GBS News.